Hey everybody, what's going on? Dace here, and today we are checking out Hexapoda. This is actually something that I purchased all thanks to supporter contributions, so huge thanks to Scowsh for just everything you do month after month. I really appreciate it. So yeah, this is actually a game that I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. This time around I decided to, instead of doing like from the start of the run until however far I get, I decided to just kind of like highlight a few things, and I'll touch on a few things here and there that I've noticed. I haven't played much of this yet, but I just recently snagged it on sale on the eShop for like the Nintendo Switch one. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I like the look of it. The music is awesome. You probably won't hear too much because I find, something like it's too easy for gameplay, like sound and all that kind of stuff, to just overpower voices. So I usually just keep it pretty low. But yeah, anyway, here's like the stage 1 boss. We're just gonna get right into things here. Really cool patterns. As you can see, like there's the whole like grayscale look to the background. I think initially when the developer was making this, literally everything was like this like shading. But what happened was, I think there might have been some complaints or something about like bullet visibility, and I think they gave the option to just have like colored shots and that kind of stuff. So I think it looks fantastic in this game. So the way it works is like we obviously didn't see the starting screen, but you have the choice of 4 different ships, essentially 4 different weapons. You have like the laser beam, there's like a bouncing shot, and then there's the wave, and then there's like the kind of like slight spread but like denser bullet, like not clusters but like lines of bullets like just coming out. And so each one obviously like has strengths and weaknesses depending on what part of the stage you're in. And what's really cool though is, like, even though this is one of the games where you have weapon changing items that like come down the screen, what's cool is that it doesn't lock you to whatever you pick up. Like, I'm sure we've all experienced that, like those games where like we're really sold on using a specific type of weapon, but what happens is sometimes we'll fumble something, we'll run into a weapon type we don't want, and then you're like waiting around for the next one to switch back and that kind of stuff. What's cool about this is that you can see it in the top left side. There's that one bar that's like dropping down with the H that's like spinning. So the way it works is you have like your starting weapon that you choose at the start of the run, and then you can grab whatever you want during the run, and you have until that meter runs out, and then it switches back to your primary like chosen shot type. And I think that's fantastic. It's a neat tweak to kind of work with that situation that I mentioned. So that's really cool to see. Other things you're gonna see, like at the end of this video, we jump into stage 4 like for the first time, and it caught me off guard. I won't say why. We'll just touch on it when we get there and not get sidetracked. But it's pretty cool. There are some really fantastic bullet patterns, like this one here, for instance, where it just spreads out. That caught me off guard too, because you just assume it's going to be something that keeps spreading out like we see in so many games, and yet at the last second it just zeroes in on you. And like that one we just saw there with the really thick pattern spreading out, that is just super cool to see stuff like that. So all in all, this has been a very refreshing experience. I'm not like buckling down with this game by any means. It's kind of just sometimes my daughter and I will boot up a run, and because she enjoys watching this game. But yeah, like it's fantastic so far. I haven't like encountered any issues or like anything like that. It's just a blast, and it's always neat. It kind of reminds me, what's that one? Like, I'll need to think about that. There's like another insect-like one. It's obviously not any of like the Mushihime Sama ones. It's another one I did like a while back, but the title's not coming to mind for whatever reason. But anyway, it's neat to see games like this just making an appearance. And I don't even recall when this came out. It was certainly some months ago, easily months and months and months. And then in between each stage, there will be like these like pause sections where sometimes enemies will filter in before you go to the next stage, or sometimes it's just totally empty and you get to hear like this atmospheric music or sound effects and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a nice breather. So this is what I was talking about, the thing that caught me off guard. What you're witnessing, like right now, it's normal controls. When it flashes to like the light version, I'm not sure actually what triggers that. Maybe it's one of the insects being destroyed like we just saw, or maybe it's something else entirely, but essentially the controls are reversed right now. So you're just going to see fumble after fumble because I was just like scrambling to figure out like what's going on here, and it was just a blast. So anyway, I get this was a much shorter video than normal, but I just wanted to give you a bit of a sample and not have things drag on for so long. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments. Have a stellar one, and we will see you all next time.